From LEGO sneaking weapons and food pieces into their sets to using minifigure heads as makeshift pieces, here are 269 IQ LEGO sets that you need to check out. Starting things off with this tiny yet brilliant feature that's appeared in several sets, the fishbowl. This piece has made notable appearances in the Sesame Street, Cinderella Castle, and Seinfeld sets. And at first glance, you might not realize it, but this fishbowl is actually just a clear minifigure head with a special print on it. This means with just one headpiece, you can transform almost any minifigure into a walking, talking fish. I mean, how cool is that? Moving on, let's talk about Poe Dameron's X-Wing fighter. With only 72 pieces, this polybag set might seem pretty basic, but if you look closely at the back of the ship, you'll notice something special. The engines are the same bright orange as the body, and instead of creating a new piece for this smaller set, the designer Henrik Anderson used the existing LEGO carrot piece. I mean, it's the perfect size, shape, and color, making for a unique carrot-powered X-Wing. And on the topic of carrots, LEGO has a knack for using food pieces in unexpected ways. For instance, the LEGO coin piggy bank from 2015. This functional piggy bank features 148 parts with an adorable face with very expressive hot dog eyebrows. Take a closer look at those eyebrows because you'll notice they're ironically hot dogs on a pig set. Kind of funny. And speaking of hot dogs, they have appeared in other sets too. Take the Wildflower Bouquet set, a vibrant collection with 939 pieces. Deep within this set, you'll find green hot dogs used as flower stems. While the thought of a bright green sausage might be unappetizing and make you think of Shrek, it works perfectly here. This set also includes unique parts like bright blue and green crowns, flame yellow and violet petals, and pink and purple admirals hats. The botanical sets showcase just how versatile LEGO pieces can be, and just look at all the different pieces they can use. Sometimes though, LEGO's creativity lies in repurposing pieces in new ways. In the Pizza Van and Heart Lake Shopping Mall sets, minifigures enjoy crispy fries. But since LEGO has never made an official fries piece, they used a simple yellow crystal instead. It looks the part, though it might not be the best choice for your teeth. That was a bad joke, I know. One of my favorite details, though, is in the 2021 police station set. The stonework along the roof uses wolf head pieces from the LEGO Minecraft sets, turned upside down to create a unique masonry look. The set also features clever piece usage for the bushes out front. By stacking offset dark green pieces or paint splatter pieces, you get incredible potted plants perfect for minifigure scale. LEGO's Winter Village sets are beloved for capturing the holiday spirit with creativity. The 2010 Winter Village Bakery set with 687 pieces includes a bakery, ice skating rink, ticket counter, horse-drawn carriage, and 7 minifigures. The Christmas lights in this set are simple but effective, made with rope, clips, and transparent studs. A similar design appears in the Elf Clubhouse set from 2020, but with holders and globes instead of clips and studs, giving it a slightly different look. Still pretty interesting. And the LEGO Bonsai Tree and Ship in a Bottle sets are fantastic display pieces with a unique building step. At one point, you're asked to use a few hundred pieces to actually build the set, which might seem daunting, but it's actually just dumping a bag of studs in place. Now, these might be some of LEGO's most piece-intensive steps, but they're also among the easiest. I mean, you're quite literally putting your hand in a bag, grabbing all the pieces, and just dumping it in a bottle that you built. The LEGO Globe set is another standout, both functional and technical. Designing a spherical LEGO set is of course no easy task, but designer Samuel Johnson managed it by turning the sphere into a series of flat segments to be folded together, like peeling an orange in reverse. So this build includes an unexpected addition, a set of wheels used as extra weight to keep the globe resting in the perfect display position. Seriously, I don't know how this dude thought to use wheels. Moving on though, we got the 2021 Medieval Blacksmith. This set makes a heavy use of angled tile pieces to create what might be the best looking roof LEGO has ever produced. While this technique isn't as groundbreaking as some of the other ones, the result is still stunning nonetheless. And it's pretty creative too. But next, let's talk about the Garmadon's Dark Fortress from Ninjago, one of my all-time favorite sets. The skeleton-themed spider attached to the fortress isn't just a decoration. Using a simple yet clever technique, pressing a red button on the back launches the spider off the fortress wall, surprising any approaching ninja. The set also includes a coffin that pops open to reveal a skeleton, adding to the spooky play features. Regardless though, that's pretty cool and creative how they just managed to make this giant spider just fly at you. And right here, we've got the 2012 Monster Fighters theme, particularly the Vampire Castle set. This set with 949 pieces pieces and 7 minifigures is packed with spooky details you'd expect to find in any creepy old castle. Although the organ upstairs looks really cool, the real highlights here are the intense play features that the set comes with. For instance, the dangerous spikes at the front gate are designed to impale unsuspecting minifigures. The most gruesome feature is the spiked pit at the bottom of one of the towers. Made up of a single 4x4 round brick and 12 white talons, this pit is straight out of a horror movie. And above it is a small stand holding a treasure map, making it a treacherous trap for anyone attempting to steal Lord Vampire's treasure. All you gotta do is just pull a black cone piece and the minifigure plummets into the spikes. Yikes. But it is pretty creative. Also, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe right now. Ninjago sets are known for their playability, and the Epic Dragon Battle set from 2012 is no exception. This set comes with 2 impressive beasts, but the standout feature is the Great Devourer Serpent. Open its mouth and you'll see it's the perfect size for a minifigure. Kind of interesting, right? Well, this serpent can actually swallow an unsuspecting ninja whole. It's kind of crazy how they made a dragon, minifigure size for his mouth. You get what I'm saying. A similar play feature, though, can be found in the 2016 Carbon Freezing Chamber set. This build is a great recreation of the iconic scene from Star Wars. Place Han Solo on the stand, turn the dial, and watch as he disappears only to reappear frozen in carbonite and ready for transport by everybody's favorite bounty hunter, Boba Fett. It's kind of similar how this feature was used multiple times, similar ways. Let's now talk about Professor Snape, the best character from Harry Potter. This iconic character has appeared in no fewer than 15 Lego sets over the years and has undergone some significant changes. In the early 2000s, Snape had a glow-in-the-dark head and a unique trait for minifigures at the time. This version of Snape appeared in 4 earlier Harry Potter sets, including Snape's Classroom and the first version of Hogwarts Castle. While it is a bit strange, the glow-in-the-dark head matched his pale on-screen appearance quite well. But by 2007, Lego decided to do away with this feature, possibly due to confusion or cut costs or whatever it may be. And nowadays, Snape blends in with the rest of the minifigures. But which version of Snape do you like the most, and which one do you think was the most creative? I mean, one of the strangest villains ever to appear in a Lego set is Batman's lesser-known nemesis, the Condiment King. I'm gonna say that again, the Condiment King. The Egghead mech food fight set from the Lego Batman movie line features the Condiment King armed with stud shooters representing ketchup and mustard. Although it is a humorous play feature, I'm not sure how effective mustard would be against Batman. I don't know. A unique play feature, though, does come from the 2010 Dropshit set from the Hero Factory line. While the Hero Factory sets aren't as hyped as many others, this set does something really cool. The dropship can attach to and carry the plastic cases the figures come in, allowing for you to drop your heroes into battle whenever you want. It's a very innovative feature that I haven't seen in any other set yet, so if I missed anything, just let me know in the comments. The Lego movies gave us some incredible sets packed with big brain features, but one that stands out is the Shimmer and Shine Sparkle Spa set. This set might look bland at first, but it is designed entirely around play. On the far left, there is the revolving wall that allows Balthazar to instantly transform into his batsuit. And the weirdest feature, though, it's on the far right, a hot tub. Nothing unusual about that, right? Well, there is a clear lever that, when pulled, flushes whoever it is in the hot tub out. Pretty strange, but I guess it's quite amusing. And speaking of flushing, the Ninjago City Market set features a sushi bar with a working toilet. Flush it, and anything left inside is dumped right into the river below. Not exactly eco-friendly, I guess you could say, but it is a neat feature and pretty fun to fidget around with. I mean, if you're bored, you just play around with this thing. Kind of fun. Next up, however, we have the Spider-Man Web Warriors Ultimate Bridge Battle Set. Wow, that's a long name. On one end of the bridge, there is a small green trash can sitting on top of a catapult. And with a flick, you can just launch the trash can into the middle of the battle, making a mess if it's full. So make sure to fill up the trash can. But one of the most unique and creative play features comes from the 2014 Creator Rainforest Animal set. The main build is a parrot, a frog, and a fly, but the parrot can eat small pellets. Lift up its tail and the pellets come falling out the bottom. It's anatomically correct, though a bit gross. I mean, you have a pooping parrot, but you get it. The Jurassic Park Triceratops research set from 2023 features a massive brick-built pile of dinosaur droppings. Why? Bro, what is the obsession with One of the minifigures comes with a shovel to dig through the droppings and find the cause of the Triceratops' illness, poisonous berries. fairies. It's a bit gross, again, but fun in detail, I guess. But all right. The grossest play feature, though, comes from the Paranormal Intercept bus from the Hidden Side series. This set includes a porta potty that transforms into a monster. And guess what? It shoots brown 2x2 tiles. Well, representing, well, we're not talking about anymore. Let's just move on. Let's just talk about the A-frame cabin set. At first glance, this charming build seems straightforward, but it's packed with some fascinating secrets. It's full of incredible details like a spider hiding in the attic, 21-karat stems in the trees to represent bare branches, and a minimal yet genius outdoor shower. But the real surprise lies in the stones on the front of the cabin. Believe it or not, those stones are actually made from 18 Thor hammer pieces. Yeah, they're made from 18 different Thor hammers. It seems like LEGO has a knack for incorporating powerful weapons into their sets in subtle ways, I guess. Speaking of hidden weapons though, LEGO has been sneaking plastic blasters into various sets for years, not just in Marvel and Star Wars sets. Take the Indiana Jones River Chase set from 2008 for example. While the machine gun up front is obvious, the gas can on the back of the trunk has a handle made from a revolver piece. Mixing a gun with gasoline might not be the best idea, but then again, I'm not Indiana Jones. And no, it's not just Indiana Jones sets with these hidden little surprises. The Penguin Arctic roller set from the LEGO Batman movie has some sneaky design choices as well. If you take a closer look at the exhaust pipes under the front fender, you'll see that each one is a gun. Plus, the fish missiles on either side of the car are a fun touch that adds to the set's charm as well. So you know what? Hats off to that. Moving on to the massive Daily Bugle set, one of the largest LEGO Marvel sets on the market. It's packed with a bunch of Easter eggs for fans. And I mean a bunch. The set has been well documented and discussed, of course, but there is one small detail that often can get overlooked: the taxi. In a 2-foot tall set with 25 minifigures, the small yellow cab might not be the highlight for most people. However, the exhaust port on this car is actually a gun piece. Again, a gun piece. And yet another hidden gem in this build is the bird's nest resting comfortably on an air conditioner near the top. The nest is made from a part that first appeared on the Kraven the Hunter minifigure in the Spider-Man Web Warriors Ultimate Bridge battle set, as I mentioned earlier. This fur collar piece has since been used as a bird's nest in 3 other sets: the Daily Bugle, the Bookshop, and the Harry Potter Newt's Case of Magical Creatures. So basically, what I'm trying to say is Kraven the Hunter's, neck piece is just really a bird's nest now. Now, the LEGO City sets might be smaller and simpler, but they still have some incredible design choices. Take the Mobile Police Dog training set, for example. The policeman in the training suit has arms that might look familiar. They're the exact same arms, actually, as the Cactus Girl from the collectible minifigure series 18, just in a different color to represent the bite suit for the dog trainer. That's honestly really creative from LEGO. I mean, that's really smart. That's like 1,000 IQ. The LEGO Ninjago Green Energy Dragon set also features some unique parts. Underneath the saddle, there are 2 large black pieces that don't look like typical LEGO bricks. Well, that's because they're actually LEGO Big Fig arms, the same kind used in the Gorilla Grodd Goes Banana set as the titular character's arms. Speaking of cars, though, the Ferrari F8 Tribito set has a clever use of stud shooters as tailpipes. And these bad boys can actually shoot studs too, making the sports car even more impressive for a LEGO set. But let's move on to another vehicle with a neat trick, and that's the LEGO Ducati set. The windshield is a unique transparent light plastic piece that doesn't hold its own shape, so the set uses 2 round katanas to keep it in place. Kind of interesting with that one. But next up is the Paranormal Intercept bus from the Hidden Side theme. This bus has paint rollers holding up the side mirrors and a golden unicorn horn for a hood ornament. Paint rollers also appear in the app controlled transformation vehicle set as it controls the cockpit. And look, these sets just show you how versatile LEGO pieces can really be. Santa's Visit from 2021 is another great addition to the Winter Village line. These sets always come with great details and genius part usage. Nearly all of the greenery around the windows on this house is made up from green claw pieces found on minifigures like Wolverine and various Ninjago characters. The set also includes a trumpet under the tree, which, while not exactly to scale, it's a neat little construction. So, do you remember the red and green hot dogs that I discussed earlier? Well, the Jazz Club set uses yellow sausages as part of the sign, while the Bookshop set features black sausages around the base of the trees. I don't get what the obsession is. I guess they're just trying to save costs. The Crocodile Locomotive set also uses these pieces on the front and back of the train. But another clever part usage in the Crocodile Locomotive set is also the red whip pieces used as cables. These red whips, though, are quite rare, appearing in only 4 sets, including the Razor Crest and the Ninjago City Garden set. But it's pretty interesting how they have 2 little cool techniques going on with this one. Now, the Lady Liberty Brickhead set uses a lipstick piece to attach the golden flame to her iconic torch, showing that even a statue can look glamorous. The Ray the Castaway set features an SOS sign made up with snake heads, adding a wild touch to the deserted island scene. And the Grand Emporium set from 2010 uses minifigure capes and a bendy Technic tube to create curtains for a changing room. I mean, that's a unique and practical solution. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with snakes, but the curtain changing room thing, that's kind of smart. I like that one. Now, this one is something I remember growing up with. Lego Mixels, especially the Glorp Corp, used a slimy and translucent pieces in creative ways. Characters like Torts, Glomp, and Ribble featured pieces representing slime, drool, and snot, respectively. While it might be a bit gross, sure, it's also genius in its execution, and it looks really good. Like, it's pretty creative. Up next, the Office set includes a globe in Michael's office that looks like a detailed minifigure head. Now, despite having an actual globe piece out there, Lego opted for this smaller, more fitting scale. The Lego designer's ingenuity never ceases to amaze me, or I guess anyone else, with their clever part usage found in every corner of their sets. Again, I'm not sure why they didn't just use the globe piece and they had to use a minifigure head with the print on it, but I mean, I guess there's a reason behind it, right? Let's move on though with the Speed Champions McLaren Elva set from 2021. This 263-piece set boasts a sleek design, but the most interesting detail is actually hidden at the back. In step 26 of the instructions, you'll find that the tail lights are created using translucent red ox heads, or axe? Ox? Maybe I'm saying that wrong, but I mean, look at this. This is pretty interesting how they use that with the car. But the McLaren Elva isn't the only Speed Champion set with hidden blades. One of my favorite cars, the Koenigsegg Jesko set, also features some clever weaponry. In step 53, you'll find a slime green minifigure cleaver, which is quite an unusual and rare color for this piece. And of course, look, like I said, Lego has a long history of sneaking weapons into their car builds. I'm not sure why, but they just do. So take a look at another Ferrari set, the Ferrari F40 Creator set from 2015. And I mean, look, the F40 is a really, it's a classic car. But the engine block of this set includes 4 Lego revolver pieces on each side, making it, one pretty powerful engine. But clever part usage isn't limited to just supercars, because let's check out Ninjago's Thunder Raider set. In steps 44 and 45, you'll find 4 transparent blue popsicle pieces, giving the engine a fantastic sci-fi look. I mean, again, your engine is literally running on blue popsicle pieces. I'm not sure what else to say. Now, the Crystal King from Ninjago is another character full of clever tricks. If you look closely at his face, you'll see his eyes are pink cow horns, and he has a black sausage for his unibrow. Now, what does this remind me of? Oh, right, the Lego piggy bank with the hot dog eyebrows. Again, with the sausage use, Lego, I don't know why you keep doing it. And if you're enjoying these clever Lego details, again, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications too, and even share the video with a friend if you think they'll enjoy it. But now, let's talk about the popular Lego Friends theme, because they've been quietly doing some amazing things with their sets. For example, the Botanical Garden set is a prime example, featuring sand green claws as bushes, a broom and horn as a flower petal, and of course a red hedgehog shoulders as a spiky plant. A red hedgehog is a plant. I guess it works. And with this thing right here, green minifigure paint palettes are used as lily pads actually, and eggshells serve as flowers. The mini bonsai tree even includes pink frogs as flowers, mimicking the larger Lego bonsai set perfectly. And in front of Emma's art school, there is also a bush made from a dyed green minifigure afro. Simple yet brilliant, I guess. So no clown or no afro, just a green bush. And next up, let's look at the iconic Mickey and Minnie Mouse set from 2020. I don't know why I said it like that. This 1,739-piece set is a must-have for any cartoon collector. While the build is straightforward, there is one clever detail: the noses. Both Mickey and Minnie's noses are actually blank black minifigure heads with the black minifigure space helmets on top of them. And look, minifigure heads are actually incredibly versatile and have been used for everything from light bulbs to fish bowls. We've covered some of it already. But one standout use is the transparent blue Minecraft Steve head, which has only appeared in 3 sets: Captain Carter and the Hydra Stomper and the Sanctum Sanctorum, each time representing the Tesseract. So Steve from Minecraft, his head is just painted blue and it represents the Tesseract from Marvel. Kind of interesting. Moving on, we've got the Ghostbusters set that features some neat little constructions. The Firehouse headquarters and the Ecto 1 and Ecto 2 sets include cleverly built proton packs. These backpacks are essential for our Ghostbuster heroes and showcase the creativity of Lego designers. Just look at how creatively they put these unique backpacks together for each one of them. But returning to the topic of weapons, weapons in unusual places once again, the Snowtrooper Battle Pack's turret legs are made from 3 guns serving as a tripod. And look, if the Snowtroopers ever needed backup, they can always salvage parts from the turret. Now, in the Emperor's Throne Room diorama set, you'll find genius little solutions like the giant round window behind the Emperor. Creating round shapes in LEGO is always a challenge, of course, but the designers nailed it using rectangular windows attached to Technic hoses. And hidden under the floor, there's a spot to store Palpatine's Force Lightning, allowing you to recreate any scene from the film. Man, you gotta hand it to the LEGO engineers. The Galaxy Explorer set is perfect for space adventures too. Near the rear, white arrows are cleverly created by slipping tiles into a gap. The airlock door slides back and forth, and extending the landing pad lets the rover drive out on its own adventure. So, LEGO sets are typically analog toys, right? Well, occasionally they do include special features like light bricks, which I think adds a pretty cool touch to LEGO sets, like, you know, the light up bricks or whatever. Well, 2 versions of Hagrid's hut have a light brick to illuminate the fireplace, giving a cozy glow. And I don't know about you, the light up Legos, they're pretty cool. But the Ninjago Lighthouse Siege and Creator Lighthouse Point sets use light bricks functionality as well, while the massive motorized lighthouse includes multiple lights too. The best use of a light brick though is in the ultimate Batmobile set. This set includes a bat signal sub build with a light brick, allowing you to summon the Caped Crusader anytime you want. And I think that one looks the coolest. I mean, look at that. That's such a cool little detail. Now, take the Shrimp Shack attack from the Hidden Side theme as another example. This set is quite unique though, with the crawfish build featuring 2 neat surprises. First, its antennae are made using 2 whip pieces, which would work perfectly here. And second, its feet are actually made from 2 red minifigure diving fins. Whoever came up with this, honestly, hats off to you. You're a genius. Now, here's another clever piece used in the Fright Train set. While it isn't actually on the train itself, the electric car charging station features a power cable that's just another whip piece once again. This isn't the only time a whip piece has been used to power up a vehicle either. And the tricycle from the LEGO Movie 2 uses a whip again for the hose that fuels up the 3-wheel menace at the gas pump. There's even a little Easter egg with the Octan sticker and a nod to the go-to gas station in every LEGO city, showing that they survived the apocalypse. But wait, there's another style of whip element that can be found in odd places. These coiled whips are actually a bit rarer, originally used in the older Indiana Jones sets, but have started making their way into other themes slowly. In the recent Bouquet of Roses set, LEGO introduced a new version of these red whips used to create a perfect center swirl for a few of the flowers. And these same coiled whips, although in black, also appear in the 2021 Winnie the Pooh set, where a single whip is used to create an elaborate holder for a doorbell by the front door, capturing the look of the old cartoon perfectly. And look, while we're in the 100-acre woods, check out another neat construction in this set. It's a small snail made out of cherries and a little dookie piece. It may sound like an odd combination, but LEGO makes it work somehow, and it's quite adorable too. Sometimes though, a LEGO element pulls double duty. Some parts are used so frequently for something other than their official design that it's hard to imagine that they weren't created for this new role at all. For example, this Wolverine's claw accessories has been used as whiskers on at least 3 separate cat builds. So whenever you look at these cat builds right here, just understand that, you know, their whiskers are Wolverine's claws. Fun fact. But perhaps the greatest use is in the Boost Creative Toolbox set from 2017, which includes instructions on how to build 5 unique machines, including a cat. And the final build may be a bit of a mess, but the wings behind the whiskers add a nice touch of extra fluff to the face. You know what I'm saying? And next, we have more weapons being used in different LEGO sets. On the back of the AT-AT set from 2010, revolvers are used once again as extra details, while on the front, a hammer and shovel are part of the forward blasters. It's not just offense weapons though that LEGO sneaks in, but also defensive ones, I guess. Now, check out something special in the 3-in-1 Creator Cool convertible set. This 648-piece build from 2008 includes 2 katanas used as windshield wipers. That's actually pretty creative. Wipers have blades and katanas have blades, or katanas are a blade, so yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, and it looks pretty clean too. But speaking of blades, the Detective's Office set makes a really innovative use of LEGO components. Several gray Unikitty tails on the building's roof give the normally gray and blocky rooftop a wonderful rounded appearance. Downstairs though, the ceiling fan over the pool table below is a custom design that uses 4 minifigure snowshoes for the fan blades. Never thought I'd see that though, I'll be honest. The Speed Champions Lotus is also a slick looking set. But the really interesting thing on it is the back. Spoiler alert, it's the spoiler, which is just a green snowboard piece placed upside down. You know, it's a pretty clever design. And of course, we cannot forget the fact that LEGO loves using headpieces for their sets. Check out the Orient Express set, which hides a few unexpected pieces. On the engine, there are two round blue pieces that look familiar and out of place. These are literally minion heads, but dyed in dark blue. Again, these are minion heads. Yes, minions like this thing right here, but dyed in dark blue, like their overalls or their whole body. It might be unsettling at first, but I mean, hey, it works. So the next time I see this set, I'll just be thinking of minions. But another set that cleverly uses minifigure heads is the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets. For the first time, these sculptures in this set are actually Pyro Viper heads from the Ninjago series, but now they're in gray and green. It's a cool way to repurpose those pieces for sure, don't you think? But one of the most innovative uses of parts in the Harry Potter set has to be the Hungarian Horntail build. They've used a pair of handcuffs on Harry's broomstick as leg support. I mean, that's pretty genius. The Insect Collection set is also full of unique parts and building techniques. One standout is the egg piece used as a bee, and another unique piece is the sand green revolvers used as legs, a rare color for LEGO. The most genius technique in this set is underneath the beetle, where two white croissant pieces represent grubs or larvae. The Mooncake Factory from LEGO Monkey Kid is a clever set as well, because it features two rabbits piloting a rabbit-shaped spaceship with an escape craft and a carrot obsession with carrot rockets, carrot satellite dishes, and carrot-powered blasters. However, the 2023 NASA Mars rover set might just be the last place you'd ever expect to find fruits or veggies, yet it includes a single white carrot as a part of the sensor array. And this piece has only been seen in 3 other sets, including the Lion Knight's castle. And last but not least, bananas. LEGO loves bananas, and traditionally the yellow fruit appears in hundreds of sets in dozens of colors, often as something other than a banana, of course. For example, light gray bananas are used for detailing on the front of a Corvette. Can't look at a Corvette the same now. Anyways, which one was your favorite 269 IQ set and why? Let me know in the comments below, and also subscribe!